guys are on the road to WrestleMania with Royal Rumble in the rear view.
Mhm.
What's the excitement as they're heading toward another WrestleMania here in Las Vegas?
Well, Las Vegas is clearly doesn't sleep. It's a city that is full of entertainment, excitement. We're excited to be here again because the fans out here are amazing. Like I think that everybody's embracing and ready to be entertained. So why not come to Vegas and get lit, have fun, and watch some wrestling? So we're really excited about it. UFC is here, obviously, as well. Um, but I think this year it'll be special, and I'm excited to hopefully have the opportunity to be in WrestleMania, my first ever WrestleMania, and I will be alongside with my girl Nia Jax as my tag partner. She's gonna help lead the way, and I believe it's gonna be possible. I think this year it's gonna happen.
Obviously, last year you were still with NXT, right? You were still down there. What was the experience as you were kind of just taking it all in and just seeing some of the stars perform in their WrestleMania moments?
Right. So obviously NXT gets the opportunity to be at the same location wherever WrestleMania is. It's a big stand and deliver, which is, their WrestleMania. So every year when we're at stand and deliver, we're usually that Saturday morning to start off the WrestleMania weekend, I guess after SmackDown. But every time I'm out there, I'm like, okay, I'm done with my part. Now let me really watch like what I see my future is supposed to look like. So it's just really cool seeing a lot of like their preparation, seeing how extravagant everybody's theme can be, like whatever it is that they have inspiration for their gear, for their look, like how they want to perform. Like it just feels like it's magic that I'm watching. And I guess for non-wrestling fans, the easiest thing to compare it to is just saying, this WrestleMania is like our Super Bowl. That's how I compare it. It's just like the biggest show of the year for us, and it's just like everybody's gonna bring out their best things that they can bring in the ring, their best looks. So I'm excited. I really am, and I have a lot of great people around me that are really pushing and like rooting for me. So that's always like a really good feeling because it's like, okay, yeah, I am supposed to be on this path that I'm on right now. So it's been a fun journey. It's been like overwhelming in a good way. Like I'm just overwhelmed with a lot of joy and emotions and just excitement. So I'm so ready for it.
Were you always a wrestling fan growing up, or did you get into it later on?
So when I was like in middle school or junior high, era, I actually did watch wrestling, and it's funny because I had just moved to the south side of Atlanta. That's where I'm from, born and raised, but I moved to a different part of Atlanta. And like I didn't really know anybody. So I guess that's when I kind of started picking up wrestling. You know how in that age range puberty happens, maybe girls have more attitude and like, maybe you could say I was a bully. I don't know. No, I wasn't a bully, but I definitely had a lot of attitude. So yeah, that's what I got into watching wrestling. I thought it was so cool. And it was crazy because I was literally just flipping my channel, like flipping through, and I'm like, whoa, what is this? And I feel like I was watching Lita. Like I just vividly remember like just seeing girls in the ring. I'm like, whoa, what's this? So like I just started to like always before I go to sleep, just turn it on, watch it till I fall asleep. And then once I got really heavy into like basketball, track and volleyball, all the other sports that I like really got into, I kind of like stopped, watching it, really TV in general. I was just so focused on like whatever sport I was at. So that was like the main time that I was watching it. And so being able to like have this full circle moment, it's like, whoa, like I'm really here. I never thought I would be able to do that. So it's really cool and it's such an amazing surreal full circle moment.
Who are some of the people you kind of looked up to? You mentioned Lita there. Was Lita one of them? Who are some others?
Yeah, I mean, I just thought she was so cool. Like, how can you not? Like, I thought she was just so beautiful, still is. I mean, yeah, Lita and Trish were like the two people for me that I was just like, oh, like kind of mesmerized by, whatever they were doing. And I just thought that was awesome. And then, honestly, like for me too, even after wrestling, and before I started getting the opportunity to kind of like coming back into it, I was really heavy on watching promos. Like, so it was literally like on my phone, I would just be looking up promos randomly. So Macho Man was like one of my favorites. Macho Man, Elizabeth, that whole dynamic with Mean Gene, like their whole dynamic. I just loved watching any interviews, anything in regards to them. And then Stone Cold, Steve Austin, The Rock, Ric Flair. So those were like my people that I always was just like looking up randomly for no reason, but it would literally just be promos, and I just was so entertained by it. So yeah, like those were the people who I feel like had like the biggest impact for me.
Obviously, it's been a kind of a crazy couple of months for you. What was it like being a part of the Royal Rumble and doing as well as you did? You got to be towards the end of it. What did that feel like?
um Honestly, when everything was just going on, I was just like, whoa. Like, I think I was just like in the moment making everything happen that I had to do. But then, like, after it really hit me, I'm like, what just happened? Like, was I really just in the Royal Rumble? Or did I really just eliminate these Hall of Famers, future Hall of Famers, these legends? Like, it's like, well, I guess, the legend had to eliminate the legend. So yeah, like it definitely hit me after. Um, I've been doing a good job though, just taking in moments and like, just breathing in, these opportunities that I've been getting because a lot of times a lot of people say, it just goes by so fast. You want to just take in the moment. Don't be so, anxious or, so tied up into the other little things that you don't really enjoy it. So I just feel like this whole entire time that I've been on the main roster, like since I came on to the main roster, I'm like, you know what? Every little thing I'm gonna do, I want to just breathe and take in all the moments. So I feel like I've been doing a really good job with that. So with the Royal Rumble, I was just like, wow, like looked out, seen the amazing Saudi Arabian crowd. I'm like, dang, they're ready to rock and roll with us. Like, so that was a good feeling. But then I think the actual surrealness of it hit me after, and I was just overwhelmed with so much emotion. I was like, whoa, this is crazy.
That's awesome. No, I was like, man, I love how much they're giving her, like letting her be be the one
Yeah.
to take out like the Charlottes of the world
Yeah.
out there. And so like
I've
that's
definitely
really cool.
been really supportive. So I appreciate that.
And then obviously, but that wasn't the only thing. You also got engaged to Trick Williams. What was that
Did
what did that moment feel like?
ah! So that happened November. It was actually Thanksgiving Day. We were hosting Thanksgiving at our house, and we had all of our family, extended family, and it's just been so much that's been going on. I'm like, I need to write a book. Like, my life is so crazy, like in a good way. I'm very blessed, like very grateful, very gracious. But yeah, when that happened, that was a shock too. Like, I really was just like, what? And just I've never cried so much of like happy tears just in the span of these months. I'm like, oh my goodness, like, yeah, it's been crazy. But yes, I am engaged to my best friend. He did so good. He got me a custom ring. I was like, okay, you did that. So, and then with the ring size, I never even told him my ring size. I have another ring that I wear like pretty consistently. It's actually my class ring from my college. But anyway, I think he said he took that with him to the jury. So I was like, you're smart. You're very, very smart. And so he winged it. And like I said, he never took me ring shopping or anything. So this was all him. He did a really good job.
Awesome. Congratulations again on
Thank
that.
you.
And what's it like seeing him just kind of excel? Like obviously did fantastic stuff at NXT and now
Man,
he's in the main roster. What's that like for you?
it's like a different feeling. Like it feels so good. Like honestly, and I tell him this all the time, I'd be more nervous like to watch him than for me to go out there. Like I'm pretty chill. Like I usually don't get too anxious with things. I just be excited more than anything and ready to do it. But I feel like with him, I'd be like actually like, oh my gosh, like I don't know. It's because like it's a different type of like excitement when you see it for somebody that you really care about and somebody who's been working their butt off his whole life. Like I feel like everything that he is doing and getting and the opportunities that he's getting right now, he's prepared it like his entire life. It's really crazy to see like, just all the work you put in and it's finally like, reaping those benefits. So it's a beautiful thing to see. And I'm just glad I get to support him and be by his side and just cheer him on and give him his flowers.
Obviously, recently there's been a lot of talk about the representation and black professional wrestlers getting opportunities.
Mhm.
But recently we've seen Carmelo Hayes win championship. You have Jade Cargill with the championship. You have a great moment in Royal Rumble when you saw Trick, Oba, and Javon. How do you feel about the state of when it comes to wrestling for the black male and female pro wrestlers?
Yeah, I just feel like honestly, like we're undeniable, and that's just what it is. Like we have so much exceptional black excellence, and I don't mean it to make it just that, but that's what it is. And we're all grateful that we're able to show our talent, show our natural abilities, and it's just amazing being able to see it. Like yes, like you mentioned, like Trick, Oba, and Javon having that moment, like it means something because that hasn't always been a thing. So to be able to have those opportunities, and what's crazy is last Royal Rumble, I was still at NXT, but the girls, we got to have a moment. It was me, uh, uh, Bianca, Naomi, and Jada. It was us, and we like had our little moment, and it was just like really cool. Before Chelsea Green came in and tried to do her thing, but it was like a moment I'll never forget. And I have that picture, and I got it printed because I'm like, wow, like we get to own this ring in this moment. And not only that, like Royal Rumble is like usually either Black History Month or like right before Black History Month. So it always is a good feeling to just like be like, yeah, like we get to represent our culture and show out. So we're very grateful. I think that, like I said, I just think the best adjective to describe it is being undeniable. And so when you have all of these amazing athletic abilities, this charisma, this aura, like you gotta you gotta showcase it, no matter who you are, honestly. But I just feel like specifically with our culture, with us, like we've been showing up and showing out.
I know that the big thing recently has been Mount Rushmores. So for you, what would be a Mount Rushmore for the greatest black male and female pro wrestlers?
Oh, it's so hard. Okay, so I would say Booker T. I would say Jazz. I would say Jacqueline. Ooh, the last one I'm kind of tossing up. Okay, I just feel like in my heart, this person is gonna show up and show out and be one of the greatest. I'm gonna go Trick Willie. Obviously, I'm biased, but no, I really think he's like on that trajectory, and it's like so amazing to see. So that those four, I would say that's my Mount Rushmore for the African American wrestlers.
Awesome. I get it. You gotta support the future husband. So I totally get it.
Dang,
Uh,
if it was a fifth, Bianca got to be on there too. Like I know she's still current, but she's just ooh,
mhm.
one of a kind. And I feel like whenever she does finish wrestling, whenever that is, like she's gonna be so missed. And I just hope everybody gives her flowers now. Like I think people are aware they have to be. She's undeniable, like I said, but like I hope everybody knows like the exceptional talent that they get to see and witness like now, instead of like, dang, looking back like, dang, she was really all that. Yeah, she is.
And then just one more on this topic. What does it mean to you to kind of maybe be like how Lita and Trish were for you, but to future generations?
Yeah, I think so. For them, for me, they were obviously very inspiring, very inspirational. It made me realize, like, wow, women can actually wrestle, like that's possible. And so for me now in this era, in this modern day time, like I want women to know not only can they have the opportunities to do it, but they can be unapologetically them. And if that's like, you know, being a bad A and whooping butt in the ring, then that's what it should be. It shouldn't just always be about, beauty. Yes, I'm a firm believer if you look good, you feel good, you play good, you wrestle good. Like I'm a firm believer in that. But I also believe like you got to be more than just, one dimensional. So I think it's really cool and amazing how the women that are in wrestling now, they're so beautiful, but they also aren't afraid to get down and dirty. It's not just little catty, little cute stuff in the ring. Yeah, we can show athleticism and show the cute stuff too, but we got some hard hitters. And I think that's what I really appreciate, about being in this women's division, being in this era of wrestling, because it's like not only just high flying and flips, which is amazing, but it's also some down and dirty, getting gritty and like showing like, yeah, like I will whoop you in that ring too, not just look cute,